Hey friends, we just wanted to bring you another book reading. So today we're going to read God is Really Good by Bill Johnson with Seth Dahl, and it's illustrated by R.W. Lamont Hunt. Sparrow wakes up in his nest and stretches his wings. Dad has just returned from finding his favorite breakfast, worm cereal. Sparrow and Mom and Dad say their prayers and eat their meal. When Sparrow finishes, he hugs Mom before flying off to see his friends. Remember, stay in our forest, Mom chirps as he flies away. Sparrow flies towards Squirrel's house and lands on a nearby branch. When Squirrel comes out, Sparrow notices she's a little worried. "I'm running out of acorns," Squirrel moans, "and I'm not sure I will be able to find any more before winter. I'll have to start looking in another forest." "Oh no," says Sparrow, "what will you do?" "I want to help, but Mom says I can't leave the forest." "Thank you," says Squirrel. "It's kind of you to offer to help, but don't look so worried. God is good." Sparrow can't help but worry anyway. Squirrel needs acorns to eat during the winter, and he wants to help. He heads off towards Owl's house. Owl is wise. Sparrow thinks to himself, he will know what to do. Owl hears someone land on his branch. "Good morning," Owl calls out. "Owl," says Sparrow, "Squirrel is running out of acorns. What will we do?" Owl replies, "That is a problem. Perhaps she should look in another forest." "Can you help her?" Sparrow asks Owl. "I wish I could," Owl replies, "but my eyesight isn't very good anymore. I can't see something as small as an acorn." "Oh no," Sparrow says. "Oh, Sparrow," says Owl, "please don't worry. God is good." But Sparrow can't help worrying. Every day is one day closer to winter, and no one could help Squirrel. What would they do? This is not good, Sparrow thinks again as he flies off to see his friend, Puppy. Puppy has a good nose. Maybe she can sniff out the acorns. Sparrow lands on the doghouse, and Puppy walks out. "Hello, Sparrow," she says. "Hi, Puppy. Squirrel is running out of acorns and needs help finding more. Can you use your nose to help find some?" Sparrow asks. "I wish I could help," says Puppy, "but my family keeps me fenced in the yard. I'm sorry, but there's no way I can get out to help find acorns." "This is not good," Sparrow murmurs to himself. "What will we do?" "I'm sure Squirrel will find some acorns," says Puppy encouragingly. "Don't worry, God is good." Sparrow barely hears Puppy as he heads off toward the field. "Goat will help. Goat can jump the fence and go anywhere," he says to himself as he lands. Sparrow tells Goat about Squirrel's problems and how no one else can help. "I want to help, Sparrow, but I'm too afraid," says Goat. "What are you afraid of?" asks Sparrow. "Coyotes. All night long I hear them howling over the hill. If I left my field, it would be too dangerous," says Goat. As Sparrow listens to Goat, he too begins to feel afraid in the forest. It no longer feels like the safe place it was this morning. Every shadow seems darker, and every sound makes him jump. Suddenly, Cat jumps out of the bushes, startling Sparrow into racing away as quickly as he can. He's too scared to hear her shout, "Sorry, Sparrow!" As he catches his breath, Sparrow thinks over all he's realized today. When he left his nest this morning, he felt good. But now he's worried about all the problems his friends were having in the forest. He realizes he's flying over the fence surrounding Lily's garden, so he lands on a post to talk to her. "Sparrow, I haven't heard your song all day long," Lily says as Sparrow lands. "Are you okay?" "Oh, Lily," Sparrow says, "I can't sing today. There are so many things that are not good." Sparrow tells Lily all that's happening. About Squirrel not having enough acorns, about Owl not seeing well, and Puppy being pinned up, and how Goat is afraid of the coyotes at night, and how Cat scared him. Everyone keeps saying God is good and takes care of all of us, he says, but I'm not so sure anymore. To his surprise, Lily is still cheerful after hearing all that's going on. She then tells Sparrow about her day. God is really good to me, she begins. He gave me the sun, and I've been reaching toward it all morning. But there's no rain today, Lily. Aren't you thirsty? Asks Sparrow. Aren't you worried you won't be able to keep growing? Oh no, says Lily. When there's no rain, the family that lives here pours water on me. I always have enough. What about when it storms and the wind blows, the days you can't see the sun, says Sparrow. Those days are the most important, replies Lily. Without them, I wouldn't push my roots further into the soil. Those days make me so strong. Even when it seems like I'm having a hard time, God's making me stronger. So, God is really good to you, Lily, but is he really good to all of us? What about Squirrel and Owl and Puppy and Goat, says Sparrow. Oh, Sparrow, God is really good to you and to your friends. You're having a tough time seeing it because you're so focused on everything you think is not good, Lily explains. Lily smiles. If you want to fly, you must first let go of the fence, right? Yes, but what does flying have to do with my worries? Sparrow asks. It has everything to do with it, Sparrow. You are holding on to things that are not good, just like you're holding on to this fence. God didn't create you for this. He created you to fly, but first you have to let it all go. But even if I fly, I still can't help Squirrel or Owl or Puppy or Goat, Sparrow says. Oh, Sparrow, says Lily, this is just a time when God is making them stronger, like the rain on my roots. An owl has trouble seeing things, but his grandchildren come to help him every day. He's growing closer to them with each visit. And Puppy may be pinned up, but her family takes her for walks every day, and they only keep her in the yard to protect her from harm. And though Goat is afraid of the wilderness, he knows his field is safe from anything that might hurt him. The world gives us problems, but God is always there with a solution. Like Squirrel, you said she doesn't have enough acorns right now. That's a problem the world has given her, but God is always working to help us, even when we don't see it. Tell me, Sparrow, what kind of tree does Squirrel live in? Sparrow thinks for a moment. She lives in a big oak tree. Lily smiles. There you have it. Acorns come from oak trees. When autumn comes, Squirrel will have more acorns than she can eat. Isn't God good? Sparrow realizes now that all his worries were really for nothing. God had it handled. You're right, Lily. God is really good to us. Sparrow says, thank you. At that moment, Sparrow lets go of the fence and he lets go of all the worries he's been holding on to. He rockets up into the air with a happy song. The world still has its problems, but Sparrow can be sure God is really good. The end. Hope y'all have a great day. See y'all next time.